Hello everybody. Welcome to Crawls. How are you all? Fine? Very good. Nice to see you all like this. Okay, coming to our point. See, what are we going to learn today? That we shall have one idea. Okay? First, we shall recall. What have we done in last period? Yes, very good. We have completed origin of the story and story narration. And we even have discussed moral also. Right? Origin of the story, you know very well, it's from Aesop's fable. Aesop is a Greek fabulist. Coming to story narration, two characters, town mouse, country mouse, and the setting is village, first half, second half is town. Right? Now, I will read out the story and explain you in detail. Here, you need to notice one thing, children, that is, when we have read poems, we didn't go into detailed study of any of it, right? We have enjoyed only the beauty of the language, the rhyming words, and the rhythm of the poem. Okay, we even heard song also. Do you remember? Yes, very good, very good. Now, we are going to do in detail this text because in detail in the sense we are going to study all grammar also, synonyms, antonyms, grammar. Okay, that's vocabulary with the grammar. We are going to do it. So hold your pencil, keep your RR ready. Whenever you come across any strange word, underline it, start writing the meaning. And beside it, if at all I give you any grammar point, make note of it there. When you write REC, you can keep open this and have a check and then write down. Ready? Yes, done. Now let us go into the text. We shall now, I'll read out the first paragraph. All of you observe. The town mouse and the country mouse. Country mouse. Country means village. Town mouse means a mouse from town. Your lesson starts with a letter. Your lesson starts with a letter. Let us read the letter first. Who wrote the letter? To whom? Okay. The town mouse and the country mouse were cousins. Cousins means, do you have cousins? Cousin means not your own siblings, but they are sons and daughters of your mother's brother or sister, your father's brother or sister. Their daughters and sons are called cousins. Here you need to notice one thing. Whenever you introduce or whenever you speak of your cousin, you shouldn't tell, she is my cousin sister. That is, she is my cousin. He is my cousin. You should not use a cousin sister. Okay, usage is wrong. So the town mouse and the country mouse were cousins. They often wrote each other. Wrote to each other means often, very frequently. Often means very frequently. Wrote each other. What did they write? Letters. Why do we write letters? To exchange the information. Okay. To give your particulars and to ask their whereabouts, you keep on writing a letter. Often means frequent. Opposite, rare. Often, rare. Wrote. Let us discuss the three tenses of wrote. Write, wrote, written. What are the three? Write, wrote, written. Three forms. Present tense, past tense and past participle form. Okay. One day, the country mouse got this letter from his cousin. Got here means received. One day, the country mouse received a letter from his cousin. I'll read out the lesson. Kitchen cupboard, Mouse Town, 11th March 2012. Dear cousin, I have been ill with a cough and my doctor feels I need a holiday. He has asked me to spend a week in a countryside. May I stay with you? Please give me an early reply. With warm regards. Yours affectionately, Town Mouse. To Country Mouse, the mouse hole, Mouse Country. You need to look here. address. First is town mouse. What did it write? Kitchen cupboard and mouse town. What is the place? Kitchen cupboard and mouse town. And to whom is he writing? Country mouse, mouse hole. Country mouse, mouse hole. Now, dear cousin, I have been ill with cough and my doctor feels I need a holiday. I need a holiday means I need some rest. Doctor suggested me to have some change from my routine. He has asked me to spend a week in countryside. He asked me to spend a week in the countryside. May I stay with you? Please give me early reply. It's asking, may I stay with you? Means seeking permission. Can I come and stay with you? With warm regards. This is what the content of the letter written by our town mouse. Okay, now next. We shall observe here how did it feel receiving the invitation from the country mouse. The town mouse packed his bag and caught the next train to the countryside. The day was bright and sunny. Soon the town mouse began to feel hot in the train. I wish there was an air-conditioned coach. He said to himself, I feel very uncomfortable here. Receiving the invitation from the country mouse. Receiving the invitation is after receiving. Here, participle form. Receiving is a participle form of verb. After receiving the invitation from the country mouse, the town mouse packed his bags and caught the next train. Took the next train to the countryside. The day was bright and sunny, and soon the town mouse began to feel hot. The day was bright and sunny. When do we have bright and sunny? Very good, in summer season. In summer season, we feel too hot. That's why the day is so bright and sunny. Sunny means having too much of a heat. Okay. Sun is very fierceful that day. That's why it is too hot. Soon the town mouse began to feel hot in the air, in the train. Immediately it started feeling so hot in the train, unable to sit. It felt uncomfortable. I wish there was an air-conditioned coach, he said to himself. I feel very uncomfortable here. I wish there was an air condition. This structure you need to identify, children. I wish there was an air conditioned coach. That means expression of a wishing. What it would like to have. He said to himself, I wish there was an air conditioned coach. It is not there, it's the desire which he is eagerly waiting to fulfill. Okay. He said to himself, I feel very uncomfortable here. I am feeling uncomfortable. Uncomfortable means not so pleasant. Comfortable, opposite word. Opposite for uncomfortable is comfortable. Comfortable, uncomfortable. I am feeling very uncomfortable. Here you need to observe caught. Caught the next train. What are the three forms of caught? Catch, caught, caught. Not C-O-T. C-A-U-G-H-T. Catch, caught, caught. Okay. Bright, 3 degrees of comparison. Bright, brighter, brightest. Okay. We shall go with the next. Now, after having a desire, it's had, but will it be possible for it to have? However, there was nothing he could do about it. So he grumbled to himself while the train chugged slowly into the country. The country mouse was waiting at the station. However, there was nothing he could do about. However means anyhow. Why did it express like that? See the way of expression here. First is I wish. Here, now however, there was nothing he could do. Already boarded the train. No other option for it. So he grumbled to himself. Grumbled. Telling in a harsh way to himself, not to others. Oh, nothing, I am helpless. What is this? Horrible, I have been in this train. Speaking to himself in a strong-tempered way. Okay. While the train chugged slowly into the country. Chugged, having a slow movement. If you happen to see the train in the railway station, first, how does it start? Yes, with that movement of engine will be very slow, like this is how you feel, right? While the train chugged slowly into the country. Country here means village. Country means village. The country mouse was waiting at the station. Country mouse was eagerly waiting for a cousin. Who is traveling? Very good. Town mouse is traveling. Who is waiting here? Country mouse is waiting to receive his cousin. Here you need to identify can, present tense, could is past tense. Can, could. Okay. Grumble, speaking something in a bad tempered way to himself. Okay. Next. Oh, cousin, the town mouse said as soon as he got off the train. The train was dreadful. I feel terribly hot and thirsty. I hope you have something ice cold for me to drink at home. After getting, oh, cousin, the town mouse said as soon as he got off. As soon as he got off means immediately after getting down the train. As soon as he got off the train. Got off is a phrasal verb. Got off is a phrasal verb. What do we call it? Phrasal verb. Phrasal verb will have verb and preposition. Got is a verb. Got is verb. Off is preposition. So got off is a phrasal verb. Got off the train. The train was dreadful. I feel terribly hot and thirsty. Dreadful and terrible. Both mean the same. To give the intensity here, both words are used here. The train was dreadful. What do I mean by dreadful here? Too hot. I felt terribly hot. I felt terribly hot. And thirsty. Thirsty means quenching for water something. Quenching the thirst. Okay. And felt thirsty. I hope you have something ice cold for me to drink at home. Ice cold. Something cold. I hope you have something at home for me because I have been coming here for 3 hours or 2 hours and it's a dreadful experience for me. Traveled in this hot summer and I felt very hot. Now I'm too thirsty. I hope something you have kept for me ice cold at home. Well, I have some water, said Country Mouse, but I can look around for some coconut water if you like. Well, okay, I have some water. I have some water with me, said the Country Mouse, but I can look around for some coconut water. Still, I'll go around and get some coconut water if you like. If you like, I would get you some coconut water. Coconut water? Asked the town mouse in horror. Don't you have any orange juice or lemonade? It said, oh, coconut water. Don't you have any orange juice or lemonade? Lemonade is a lemon juice only. Lemonade. I am afraid not, replied his cousin. I am afraid not. Look at this sentence. I am afraid not is a polite negative expression. Is a polite negative expression. See, if somebody asks for you, if you don't have it, you can use this. I am afraid not. Means I am not having it. Okay? I am afraid not is a polite negative expression of expressing inability. Okay? I am afraid not, replied his cousin. His cousin replied, but I found very nice piece of fruit today and a tender bit of sugar cane. I'm sure you will enjoy it. But I found a very nice piece of fruit. Usually, mouse eats everything. But as The title is coined after the place where they reside. Town mouse, country mouse. So, what do you expect in country? All fresh food. What do you expect, children? When you go to your villages, to your grandparents' house, what do you get? Palm fruit, especially. Palm fruit you'll get, and that palm, with the palm you'll get some different, and wild dates, and still gooseberries, blueberries. These are all the fresh things you get. Chikus, guava, mango. These are all the food it is available. But the mouse, you know very well, they run into the fields and get something to eat. Sometimes at home also, where people preserve. And what it said, but I found a very kept ready. It has kept ready. It's a breakfast. As it already knew that his cousin is arriving, it kept all the things ready. What are it? What are they? Nice piece of root, any kind of root, and a tender bit of sugar cane. Tender means which is in the first stage. Any fruit. See, even your mother goes to market, she picks for all tender ladies' fingers. After a few days, they'll get very hard. So before that, we can call them as a tender. So tender bit of sugar cane. I'm sure you will enjoy it. I'm sure you will enjoy it. I'm sure with certainly. I'm sure means certainly. Is it clear? Now, replied, present tense, replied, past tense. Okay? Find, present tense, found, past tense. Find, found. Okay? Now, here again you have come across, you will enjoy that. Will. You will enjoy that. Will, present. Would is considered as past. And you can easily say that here. You will enjoy means certainly you will like the breakfast which is served by me. See, here first it was very much afraid when it told that I'll search for coconut water. But now completely different kind of food is offered. That is a tender bit of fruit and a sugar cane, which in town mouse will not have such kind of food. Root, sugarcane, the town mouse exclaimed. But I don't eat raw food like that. Exclaimed. Here, exclaiming, a sudden expression in disconcern, not in a concerned way. Root, sugarcane. Why is it afraid? Because it doesn't have habit of taking such kind of food in town. Root, sugarcane. The town mouse exclaimed. Explained, a sudden expression. But here you have to take a sudden expression in not concern, okay, disconcern. But I don't eat raw food like that. I will not eat raw food. What do you mean by raw? Raw food. You also will sometimes take raw food before when your mother cuts all the pieces of vegetables to cook. When your mother cuts the pieces of vegetables to cook, then you will have now and then. Like tomato, you will have raw. Ladies' fingers, you will have raw. Beetroot, you will have raw. Carrot, you will have. Sometimes sweet potato. All this a bit you will have. The same way. You munch here and there when it is placed to cook. Okay. Raw means not cooked. Raw, not cooked food. Okay. Root, sugarcane, the town mouse exclaimed, but I don't eat raw food, not cooked food, uncooked food. Okay. Like that. The country mouse, this is what we have in the country. So I'm afraid you have to eat this. Try it. It's not bad. I'm afraid. See the second time. I'm afraid not. There. And here I'm afraid. What did we discuss earlier regarding this line? A polite way of expressing some disability which it couldn't give or offer. Okay? Here, see. The country mouse said, that's what we eat in the country. So I am afraid. What did it tell? That's what we eat here. That is what is available. Here means that's what we eat in the country. Okay? So I am afraid you do have to eat this. Try it, it's not bad. Then it said, try it. Try it. It is not that bad. It is not that bad. It tastes good. You will enjoy it. See, when you dislike something to eat, what your mother says, you eat, you'll become very strong. And sometimes for girls, you'll become very fair. Then they have it. And sometimes they eat it because they tell that it tastes super. It is a very super. You have it. You will feel like that. People start encouraging. Then the same way here. It's not that bad. You can have, said country mouse. The town mouse did not enjoy this dinner at all. He nibbled at the root, the sugar cane, and then said he wanted to sleep. The country mouse showed a corner in the mouse hole and said, there you are, you can sleep there. The town mouse did not enjoy this dinner. It doesn't have a habit of taking any raw food. It's very much friend to you. It likes chocolate, pizza, all kinds of junk food, cheese, butter, like that. Now here raw food is served. So he nibbled. Nibbled. Nibbled means taking a small bites without interest. See, something is given to you which is not liked by you. How will you eat? Very slowly, little bit. Like that, that is called nibbled. Nibbled at the root and the sugar cane. And then he wanted to sleep. What did it tell? I wanted to sleep. The country mouse showed a corner in the mouse hole. One corner, there you can go and sleep. There you are, you can sleep there. There you are, you can go and sleep there. On the ground, asked the town mouse. Do I have to sleep on the ground? Yes, this is how we sleep in the country. His cousin answered. See, first it asked for some ice cold, there it couldn't. And again it serves some breakfast which is not liked by our town mouse. Now it showed ground to sleep, and that is very hard. Do I have to sleep on the ground? Do I need to sleep there? Yes, this is how we sleep in the country, his cousin answered. What did the cousin answer? This is how we sleep here. We will sleep in that hole on the hard ground. Then it felt. As soon as the town mouse lay down on the hard, cold ground, he suddenly thought of something. Cousin, he called out. Then he just lay down. And then for some time after lying, lying means lying down but very much awake. Sleep means you will lost in sleep. Okay? Lying is different from sleeping. The town mouse, as the town mouse lay down on the hard, cold ground, it suddenly thought, it, a thought struck in its mind. What is it, cousin? Called. Yes, what is it? The country mouse asked. Why is it so quiet here? Where are all the cars and lorries? Where are the radios and the televisions? Where are the lights? And it asked, why is it so quiet? Where are all cars? Where is the traffic? Where are lorries and all? Where are the radios and the televisions? Where are all the lights? So dark, so silent, no traffic, no sounds. But Can you guess how the town be? Yes, it will be very busy with vehicles, scooters, cars, lorries and all. Whenever you go and see stand for a while on the road, you listen kiki papa, kiki papa. People going in a busy manner. But here it is so silent. And no radios, no televisions. Everything is quiet. No lights. Then it said, this is how it is in country. His cousin replied, it's always quiet in the country. Sometimes it's quieter than today. My grandfather says that our village is the quietest among all the villages in our district. Oh, he said, the country is a strange place, said the town mouse. But he said to himself, I don't think I like this place. See, this is how it is country. Country will be like this only, cousin. It's always quiet. It will always be quiet. Quiet, quieter, quietest. Quiet, positive degree, quieter, quietest. Okay. Sometimes it's quieter than today. You got quieter. My grandfather says that our village is the quietest. Look here. Quiet is given in the first. It's always quiet in the country. Sometimes when it is compared, comparative degree. Quieter than today. And my grandfather says that our village is the quietest among all the villages. Okay. Oh, is it? The country is a strange place. Strange, which is not familiar. The meaning of strange is which is not familiar. You can take new also. But here, strange is which is something different. Okay? Said the town mouse, but he said to himself, I don't think I like this place. To himself, oh, I don't think. So silent. All raw food eating is lying down in this hard ground. Horrible. I don't think I like this, it said. Okay? Shall we stop here? Okay. We shall once revise it in the slides, okay? What we have read, we'll just go through it. And before that, we'll have a period exit check. And before that, I would like to tell you, students, you will have REC. Take out the REC. Take the help of RR, reading references. Open it, go through this once, then try to answer. Then you will be able to answer very easily. Now let us see that. The first one, that is, when it, as we have already been discussing degrees, meanings and all, we will do the same once again. Often, more often, most often. Quite, quieter, quietest. Strange, stranger, strangest. Bright, brighter, brightest. Comfortable, more comfortable, most comfortable. Dreadful, more dreadful, most dreadful. Are you able to identify the degrees? Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Okay. Now next, we shall go with the next one. Antonyms. Found, lost, forgot, remember. Often, rare, bright, dull. Nothing, something. Always, never. Done? See, when you read all these things, you have to learn. Okay. Now we shall go with the period exit check. Look at the questions. Now those who wanted to copy down, you can, or else you can take a screenshot. Okay. Find the meaning for the underlined word. I feel very uncomfortable here. What is the word underlined? Uncomfortable. Okay. Options are given. A, feeling sick, feeling difficult, feeling inconvenient. You answer yourself. I'm not going to give you answers. as we have already discussed, you will write your answers. Okay? He grumbled to himself while the train chugged on. Option A, felt angry by angry. Option B, fell down. Option C, talked slowly within himself in disgusted. Talked slowly within himself in disgust. Third one, I don't eat raw food like that. Raw is the underlined word. Option A, wet. Option B, cooked. Option C, dry. Wet, cooked, dry. You need to choose one answer. Okay. Why is it so quiet here? Quiet. Underlined word is quiet. Completely, calm, noisily. Option A, completely. Option B, calm. Option C, noisily. Fifth one. I am overjoyed to receive your telegram. Here, overjoyed means extremely happy. Okay? Fell over, shivered. Fell over, shivered. Is it clear, children? Okay? Will you all finish off your RAC? Take the help of RR and read it thoroughly. Try to underline all the difficult words. Write down meanings. Whenever you come across, write antonyms and all. Work out thoroughly. This is how you have to read text A. Okay? Done? Bye. See you.